Let me go ahead and.
Alright, we got to do that little thumbnail shit that they be doing. I feel like a YouTuber for real now. I always have to open mine. You using yours?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you gonna use your gloves.
I'm hot already.
Okay, so we gonna. I don't think we need to introduce this. I mean, it's clear as day what we about to do.
Best crab leg spot in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you don't know, now you know. I am your girl. Sorry. I'm your girl, DP Pretty, Greg's sister, his twin. That's not his twin.
Right.
My son up there running around like crazy.
Get him on the camera.
Come here, Jay. Say hey to YouTube.
Don't be shy.
Say hey, YouTube. Hey. Okay.
So we about to have a mukbang, mukbang. You know what we're doing.
My nose
But
is
yeah.
hungry.
You ain't even bit into it yet. Okay, so you using your gloves?
Probably not.
If you don't use them, I ain't gonna use mine. Let me get a bunch of. I'm gonna get some more.
Should we give it to him raw and uncut?
Raw and uncut. Cause we ain't filtered over here. And then you
Or did you
are
shake it
not
up?
filtered
More
color.
extra?
You filtered it up. See, they put some. See, look. I tell you.
Oh,
I got half a pound. They
God.
put 1, 2. They put 2.5. Jesus, I ain't gonna be able to get all this. I know that much. My favorite is in the bottom. My egg. It better be good. Cause something.
Okay, let's see.
What you getting, the egg first?
The egg first.
Hold on, let's do this. Pull your crab leg. So we can get this in there. I'm probably gonna use that one of Jay's.
Wow.
Okay. So this egg, and I gotta start with the egg. Yep. Okay. So what we gonna talk about, the egg?
There's so much going on.
What's going on?
Get down. You want a bite? Come here. Come take a bite.
Jay's like spicy food. He just like
Okay. Some crab legs. You like shrimp. Jason, what do you think we should talk about?
Yo. Huh?
You trying to say shrimp?
Talk about the shrimp. Okay.
We can talk about shrimps. But that's
Whose
for
shrimps
when
you
you're not
talking
here, James. Here. Bye.
Okay. So what we gonna do? We gonna talk about how we met each other.
Yeah.
We met each other. It's been what? Probably what? 2.5, almost 3 years now.
Yeah. Almost. Wow.
Yeah, it's really been that long now. Cause it's been a year.
Since we met.
It's June 5th. It's been around this time last year is when I quit.
Yeah.
And when I say I quit, we met at Wells Fargo. We met at Sam's Club. That's where I'm currently at. I'm not gonna be that much longer. But
Here. Now go sit down. Cause we doing
like that shrimp.
I'm sorry. Mom lying.
But we met at Sam's Club. I ain't even gonna tell you which Sam's Club. If you are.
If you know, you know.
I'm gonna be watching. But we met at Sam's Club in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it's funny because when I first met you, it was funny because Nasheed, he came because Kara coming too today. But he came up that day because it was when you first got there. We both were still cashiers, and we both here's a little long story short. We both were cashiers, then we became supervisors.
Together.
We got closer.
We became supervisors together.
Literally.
They didn't know that was wrong.
That was their worst
We
nightmare.
used to eat crab legs at work.
Sausage.
And tell everybody
And
what to do.
I'm gonna put that clip in here.
His gloves on. He finna go to work on his fucking sausage.
I don't know what you're talking about. But when we first met, we were both cashiers. The Asia was new because I was there. That was what, 2018? Like, it was either 2018 or 2019.
Yeah.
You was a cashier, and I remember, because Nasheed said, I don't know, Nasheed being Nasheed, you always got to find a way to be somewhere.
Somewhere.
And it was around your, it was around your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Your birthday was at the strip club.
Yeah.
And he came for me and Kara. Ooh. That sausage was not cooked. 'Cause I about choked on that. I literally about choked on that sausage. Shit. But he came up to me and Kara and was like, y'all coming to the new girl's birthday party. I was like, what new girl? Because I didn't even know your name at that point. And he said, Deasia. I'm like, why would we be going to her birthday party? She don't even know who we are. And then he told us that it was at the club, at the strip club. And
I don't
then,
think I ended up going.
I don't know. But from that point on, we just slowly started to talk more. But we didn't really like become close until we were supervisors. Cause I got that supervisor, I got it January. And during that time, I was in between choosing whether I wanted to do that or
Leave.
Yeah, because I had another offer. And
Brent always wanted to leave.
I was ready to go. But I had that offer at Nissan. And I was about to go to Nissan, but because literally I got offered the job at Nissan before I got offered the job formally at Club. But the thing is, I was like,
oh no, what happened was they went up on their pay. Because when we first became supervisors, we only like, what was the pay difference? Not much. They upped it to almost $20, so you know.
Just coming all the way up the stairs, 304.
This guy. This guy.
Nigga gonna come in looking stupid because he ain't got no
Bryson
food for him. Right.
Sorry.
But what was we at? Yeah, with the pay. And that was the thing that stopped me from going to Nissan because I've never worked in a sales position. And they were basically saying, like, you either sink or you swim, and what you make off of your cars, like your sales for the cars, is what you make. You don't get like a base pay. So I was like, okay, do I say yes or do I not say yes? And I just basically said yes, but didn't actually fulfill it because
Jay, you opened up.
1 minute. This nigga.
Here, Jay.
Open the door. You in the middle of our filming. You ain't got no.
We're YouTubing.
You ain't got no food, so you be
We're doing
SOL.
a mukbang right now.
What was I at? You got pineapple. Yeah, you can start making drinks. That's what you can do.
Yeah.
But what was I saying?
We were talking about the pay.
Yeah. So.
That's Beyonce trying to look to not look.
But so yeah, with the pay, they told me that I had to literally. They told me that I had to literally either basically make sales with cars or not get paid. And I was like, okay, well, I need to go back to Sam's Club and give them an ultimatum, like, let me know what's up. Are you gonna offer me this job now? Because I got this other job waiting for me, and I basically already said yes, but it's up to you if you want me to say yes or no completely. So they offered me the job because I don't even know if I should say this because the niggas be.
Oh well.
I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna blur.
Be happy that you're even being mentioned at this point.
I'm gonna blur out the name, but.
Now,
You already know where I'm going with this one.
oh, now that was an experience because I was there that day
There's always an experience at Sam's Club. We got stories
for days.
4 days, and this nigga over here can tell you the same.
He's
I'm pretty
a
sure
part of what
he's still over there. Like he's still working there, and I'm pretty sure he got plenty of stories
More to add
he can
on.
tell as well. But homeboy, what did he do to get fired? Oh, I know. Okay, he was a supervisor, and at the time, because they was talking to me about getting that role for a good minute.
He was the main one. They're like, yeah, they looking at y'all. Y'all need to make sure y'all doing this and that because he's considering. And whole time,
Irony of it all. he was out here basically money laundering.
Getting other people fired.
Who's the other person's about to walk in here as well. But it's just so funny. But he literally was basically taking money out of the registers. He's supposed to be counting the registers at the end of the night and putting it back where it's supposed to go. So with that, he basically got set up. They were basically watching him the whole time.
For months.
Tracking him.
For months.
And literally basically having their own receipt line. And they called that nigga into work. I think he was off that day. Wasn't he off that day?
Yes, he was off that day. He came in, and it's funny because he was high as hell. And he, I remember everybody from corporate coming in. And he, you know how we used to just stand around the register just talking. So he like, y'all, it'll be funny as fuck if I get fired right now. Like, I don't even, yes, he did. Cause like, it'd be funny as fuck if I get fired right now. I don't even give a fuck. So I'm like, okay. All right. So like, I give it about 20 minutes later, I'm on register. Here's Deja. And I turn around cause bitch, why are you calling me? And she doing like this, like pointing with her head. Now look, I see all the police officers, everybody a part of Sam's Club corporate operations, walking him out the door with his hands behind his back. His Polo pickup truck was just sitting in the parking lot for like a week straight, I guess.
I remember that too.
Until he got
that
out.
red truck. And it was funny because I was off that day.
And then he became a bouncer.
All right, and then now he's doing what I'm trying to do. But it's funny because I was off that day, and she'd always be in the sheet, always got the tea, he always got something to say. So he sent us that in the group chat, basically telling us, I think we were the only ones off. He and, I'm gonna blur this out too. They were at work, and you know how she acted when he got arrested.
She was crying and shit.
Crying.
What to do, girl? That shit you can do.
God, we're really about to spill all this on here. Did you hear that? He had a girlfriend. When
Muscle
he repeat
man
that
with
for
an
2
end
minutes.
Oh, sorry. I'm so
I'll say that again. But basically, she was in there crying because he was getting arrested. And I could say so much more, but I ain't gonna say it. Because these motherfuckers be watching this shit. I know they watching. But back to the point. You the one that need to drink first. I told you I ain't gonna be the first one to drink today.
I've been drinking all day.
You don't seem like you drunk
I want
enough.
that, what was that? That upside down?
I got you.
Twist and turn, flip and shout?
No, I'm not gonna say nothing else.
But back to the point. So he got fired, I got hired.
I don't know that simple.
That was where it started. Literally, you got hired the very next day?
Yes, and
Me and Deja, we were the 3 youngest, and that's the thing, we were the 3 youngest, probably the 3 youngest ones they've ever hired.
yes, and then
At that moment in time.
Ty transferred.
Ty transferred. But the thing is, with me, Deja was not built for that role. Because
She was weird. I'm sorry. If you're watching this, girl.
it was weird. Like, you gotta be
You
tough.
but you weird as hell. I'm sorry.
You gotta have a thick skin to do that job because them people in there, they're disrespectful as fuck. And they were
From the
used
people
to
that work there to the people that shop here.
literally all of them.
All of them.
But they were the thing is with the management there, they were so used to talking to people any kind of way and nobody doing shit about it. Because the people that they had were older people
Want some potato?
who literally have worked there for years, decades. Sometimes some of them people have been working there longer than all of us have been on this earth. But you know I'm not lying too, because they're
They
probably
take
still
pride in
there.
that they worked for Sam's Club for 20 plus years.
They will say that with no issue at all. Like, I'm like, you got pride in that? I'm working for Sam's Club for 20 plus years, making $10 an hour. No.
No.
But so we got hired. Like I said,
5 kids?
with 5 kids. How are you supporting that? But like I said, me and Deja got hired. And we got thrown to the wolves because at that time, we didn't, and that's the thing too, we didn't get trained either. They don't train you about shit. We basically had to learn on our own and learn as we went.
We had a manager that wanted to be our friend but our op at the same time.
So, back to where she was not doing well with the job, where me and Deja were, she couldn't handle it. She would always, because I remember she used to always come to me and be whining like, I don't know how long I can do this.
Right.
Long story short, she quit. Probably within less than a month.
Thanks.
Now what is that?
You should have put it on camera.
What's this one and what's that?
Oh dang!
Sex
I
on
didn't
the
even get
beach.
a boomerang of this stuff.
Sex on the beach.
What's in
Ooh,
there?
grapes look good too.
So what's in that?
Yours look
We
better
got
than mine.
vodka,
Yours
peach
look better
snaps,
than
mine.
juice, cranberry juice. Last just vodka, pineapple juice.
We can mix it.
We got the bartender here.
Yeah, shit, because I want pineapple.
No, she wasn't tough for it. She wasn't built for the job.
At all.
And then being that we literally were promoted from cashier, all the cashiers knew us, so some of them just thought like, oh, this is a free ride. No.
Right. And then that's the thing too, because the managers, they wanted us to be like taskmasters in a way.
Yeah.
Where we're out here just talking crazy to these people, which we ain't gonna do that, because first of all,
They wanted us to do the dirty work.
right, they wanted us to do, they would come to us and be bitching about the cashiers about stupid shit. Shit
That they just walk past, but they
don't even,
said something
that
about.
too. Shit that don't even matter, but shit that they literally watch and don't say nothing to them but come to us. I guess because they felt like because we were supervisors and
They was
stuff that we were
scared.
supposed to say, but nah. And this manager in particular, Johnny, yeah, I'm saying your name, bitch. I don't like you. Never did. But
So
he,
said it.
yeah, tell him. I'm sure he's probably watching the
Still be telling word to tell me hey all the time.
But back to the point. He would literally come and tell us to do things that he could have easily done himself. He was very pussy and wouldn't do shit like that. But this is where it got worse with the job. Johnny, in his big mouth, decided he wanted to go run around and tell every other team lead, every other person that works there and has worked there for a long time and are older than us, in their 30s, close 40s, how much the three of us, me, her, and Ty, were making. So that set a whole,
You took a bite out.
Deja, that set a whole nice round just of people just coming after us basically at that point. So from that point on, because we got, like she said, we got that raise, and it was a very nice, hefty raise. But he decided he wanted to go run around and tell everybody in the store that we got this raise.
Knowing that was going to cause conflict because they still haven't upped everybody else's pay.
People that have been
Your
working
juice right
there
there, Jace.
for a long time
Go this way.
were literally making the same money that at the time I was 23. You were what, 22?
2?
I was 23.
Yeah, I was 22.
So we were young, making the same money that 40-year-olds and damn near 50-year-olds are making and have been making for probably 10 years. So we got a nice raise.
And it was funny because majority of the people like y'all took that position couldn't be me.
At all. But, so that started a whole mess because the people, you got Fat Ass Michael back in bakery. And we can get on that story where this one over here let his ass have it. Because like I said, he tried his best to try and find ways to get us in trouble. They were gonna snitch to us. They were gonna snitch on us about stupid shit. Be trying to come up and basically be on our ass about shit. First of all, you're not our manager, so why are you even trying to check us about shit? Second of all, this ain't got nothing to do with you because you work in the back, we work in the front.
Literally nothing to do with you. Heavy on the nothing to do with you.
But the shit that you do in the back has something to do with us because you fuck up.
He used to
things.
walk around with his butt crack out, and that automatically made me not like him because I know you feel the breeze, and you just letting that ass hang out for whatever reason.
But he was the lead back there with the cake, with the bakery department. And he would fuck up them cakes. And when he fucked up them cakes,
Oh, and then I
customers
tell
would
him
come up to
that.
us. Yeah, she
Then I said, you worried about us. You need to be worried about why
fucking
members working with them fucked up ass cakes.
Which is the truth, because the members would come up to us pissed off about the cakes, and what do we have to do? We have to then adjust the price, which then is costing Sam's Club money that they could have been making. But you want to get mad at us about us up here doing our jobs and just doing it the way we want to do it. But you back here fucking up, basically fucking up all these cakes.
Simple shit.
And you're the reason why Sam's Club is losing money. But you want to get mad at us.
And your butt crack out.
And your ass is out.
Literally, you showed your ass. Like, you literally showed your ass.
Literally. Ass out. Like, you got, like, what are you talking about? But then, all that along,
Let's talk this.
this one over here can vouch for it. The three of us were very much probably the best
They
in
missed me.
management. Because we basically were managers.
Basically, because when they
did the
call for a
job.
manager, it's managers and everything.
And we did more than the managers did. Managers ain't do shit.
Here, just the last shrimp. Damn, I can't about the damn shrimp.
He got all of his space too. That's hungry.
I don't don't know
You eat real
why.
food, Jace. You don't eat no candy and cookies and stuff.
No, he likes food. He's a bougie eater.
That's me.
Can I have a bite?
I was eating wings at his age. Hot ones. Not just chicken.
That's Magic Mike over there. Magic Mike.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already full.
I think the first time we actually like chilled though was when we went to that party.
That party.
It was hot as fuck.
That party was.
That's when
that was a night.
that was nice.
That was a
people
very
that I
hot
didn't
night.
expect to see out of their element.
Hot dog neck when he came. This is when you was with. This is when you was with. Name who shall not be named. Remember he went back and told him some shit like saying that you was doing some shit but you weren't even doing nothing at that party.
Exactly.
3 drinks to try.
Niggas just being messy. What'd you
I
say?
got 3 different.
And we ain't touching out one of them yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Niggas just being
Got a little
messy
hot.
and shit. So we was at this party. When I tell you we was at this party, it was so
Mind our
it was a
business.
house party too.
That's honestly like the biggest party I've ever been to. It was like
too.
deep. And it was hot. It was no AC. Couldn't
You want
have
some
been.
sausage?
Ooh, jeez.
You gonna eat it. This one might be spicy. Come here. You gonna make me put it in.
And put it in his mouth.
Get your Capri Sun. Get your Capri Sun. Get your Capri Sun. It might be too spicy. Just be eating.
Yeah, he could eat.
But
He legit just got a whole ice cream from Baskin Robbins.
that's right.
Cereal, chips, like, you know, everything there.
So back to what we were saying with that story. That party was so packed. Like we was backed up like
It
this.
got shut down. Like, we had to move locations and it was still packed.
Too big. But it was so like
It was a
bumper
cute dog
bumper,
party.
dude.
It was a cute dog party.
That party. And you know how the thoughts flock to the queues and the queues got the lines lined up. So
And then they had that jungle juice. Once the jungle juice get involved, oh,
you good. I ain't shit nothing fall.
get that from him. Get it from him. Unless you're gonna be there to stay around.
But at that party was so bumper to bumper. You couldn't see much of nothing. You couldn't do much of nothing because it was so tight in there. It was so hot too. And we came out of there drenched.
Bruh.
You would have thought we just jumped out of a pool. Yeah.
Hot as shit. Okay.
Ain't it though?
You ain't see me here. You did not see me here.
There you go.
You did not see me here.
It was lit though. I mean, the DJ was on point, but it was
very
just like, you know how you just hot and like everything started getting on your nerves. That's how I got it.
Got about. I'm gonna insert that clip too, cause I got that one too.
Yes. When I was sneaking in, I really wasn't supposed to be there.
But she wasn't. And the thing is though, she wasn't supposed to be there, but she wasn't even doing that.
She wasn't doing nothing.
Did not do nothing. But that nigga, hot dog neck,
Hot dog
he
neck.
literally got like
Which
rolls
is-
on the back of his neck.
Still my friend on Facebook, weirdo.
And he's probably still watching, trying to see what you're doing. But he was at the party as well. Went back and told her ex at the time.
Who I really didn't even go with him.
She didn't go with him, but he went with her in the brain. But
Yeah, he thought that I was super loud.
went back and told him that she was out here basically wild. She ain't doing that. But telling that person something that she was doing.
That's because he wanted me to.
Literally the worst thing you could ever do. But that party was wild.
We done did a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else.
What else have we done?
We went.
We went to the movies.
We did go see movies. I forgot about that.
We went to see Cardi B joint
That movie with J-Lo.
Hustlers, and Cardi B was only in there 5 minutes.
Right. And then the next time we went out was with that one over there on the couch. The smallest size.
Can I get a 4?
A 4. I thought it was 6.
I don't want a sauce. I like it dry.
Because it was his birthday.
Oh yeah, Beyonce's birthday.
We went to that hookah lounge for like 2 seconds. And he was the one that went in there drunk.
It was the
one
night of
drunk.
his life.
He wasn't even drunk.
I was drunk.
He was
You wasn't that drunk, but Ashley said that was the night of his life.
Leave it the Grant pulling up with the crown.
But as the age said, that was the night of his life.
If you was there, you was there.
You were hot.
If not,
Oh,
He wasn't there.
oh well.
It was only
We
4 people
look,
there.
we know what went down that night.
It was 4 people there. There were only 4 people know what went down. That's all you need to know. But I remember.
Oh, that's the night that Brent cussed the people out in the Wendy's drive-thru because they did not add on his chocolate frosty.
And I caught
So
that.
his drunk ass proceeded to get out the car and ask the people behind us if they could add it on to their order, and we just pay them.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
But I'm always drunk.
you wanted that frosty so bad.
I always gotta have frosties in my Wendy's. Especially my nuggets. And they giving out free frosties for the rest of the month at
Oh yeah, on
Wendy's.
Fridays, right?
I'm trying to debate if I want to go though, because fast food ain't hitting the way it used to. Because after 30 minutes, this thing will stop. But, well, anyways, we got done anyway. Deontay, you eat crabs? No, you don't, because you be talking shit about them. You don't know what the fuck you missing out on.
Lobster and shrimp and then corn and sausage and potatoes.
We're gonna wait.
So you don't eat crab?
Not really.
Please get that bar for my son. I'm telling you because
I
I know
until
him.
I need to put some air in it.
No more, Jace. No more.
You didn't put your just like it too? Well, since you insisted on taking it out my car before
Oh, that night? That's that same ball.
he said,
I don't remember that either.
He got it back. He said, I'm taking this ball.
Yeah.
Have the grant. Go ahead.
Don't
I don't want you to get in
remember
trouble.
No, Jace.
that. Do not remember that.
YouTube here, you get in trouble. You cutting into our video.
So he said he
As I said, mom life. He usually be with his daddy on the weekends, but
Yeah, it's fair.
mama today.
ain't nothing in
I
there.
know, you can have the box. Ain't nothing in there, Jace. You ate it all. Full. I'm gonna die.
Deontay, you know what to do. You a dad.
I know.
My son doesn't get speak.
Yeah, so you get a little extra package.
I was gonna say, you need to, because them terrible tooth is coming.
I got 4 younger brothers.
Pick that up.
Them terrible tooth is knocking.
About 10 or 11.
Just hit the packages.
They ain't younger siblings all together. Trust me. I know.
Don't you got another baby on the way?
Stop lying.
Where is kid?
Is that breaking news?
Hell no.
We need to add that little clip in there.
Breaking news. I'm gonna do it too.
Can you please get your nephew, whatever he is to
Breaking
you?
news.
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh.
Not gonna say that one.
Go ahead and say it.
My nose running too? That's our cousin. He just a little special.
Very special.
Everybody say he like Bryson Tiller, but you know. Remember I taught you that for the longest? I did not know your name.
I know, obviously.
And then I used to call him that. I'm like,
Me
Bryson
too.
Tiller? I'm like, there go Bryson Tiller right there.
T.
My
My
son.
favorite artist too. Easily the best artist in the game.
My nose running.
But I'm full.
I am too. I got like a whole little cluster left.
These hands is a mess.
I'm gonna finish my little piece of
I'm
corn.
gonna let you finish that on this camera too. We're gonna try this drink. This is where you can put a plug in, sir. My views ain't where they at. They ain't where they could be. Promotion is promotion. So you better get your promo in when you can, sir. Tell them, Diego.
Ain't no more
You want some more?
I take my
Sausage?
exam next week.
See, I told you.
Do what you want.
He don't want nothing.
I already licensed.
Crabs and sausage.
Deontay.
A bunch of scrap. You like eggs?
You know about it.
I do not know this man. What
never
can you
tried
call
the
him?
You want to try it?
November 11th. 9th, 10th, 11th, one of those nights.
I ain't going to feed this one to you. I can drop it and spit it on the floor.
Look at his face. Look at his
You want me to
face.
put it in a bowl?
You want it,
I'm
Jack?
gonna put it in a bowl and you can eat it.
His ass
And if
don't
you
eat
don't like it,
nothing.
you can throw it back in there.
He just wants something because he see me eating. That's how he is. Okay, I still got some crab legs in here. Deontay, he might can out dance you now for real. Jay,
You ready?
tell him. Don't you know how to dance?
You need a knife?
Put these three together.
Let's see. Jay, she gonna eat it. Eat it on the camera, Jay. Come on, get in the camera. Get in the camera, right here.
Jason, don't put your bite it.
Is it good?
Okay, get down, son.
Why is everybody calling me? Everybody want to call me when I'm doing this. How can I help you, sir?
Be tough with your boy out
Beyonce, where you at?
Hello.
He hiding on the floor. What Jay said?
Say hi.
But what you say?
Be tough with your boy out.
Oh, Kyrie. We'll see. I'm not putting it on.
Oh yeah, he out with a hamstring injury.
I'm about to see. We gonna see.
Jace, come on. Come here, Jace.
A fuzzy nigga, sex on the beach.
They was fuzzy. Sit right here.
Wait, sorry. It has already? Yeah. So we losing.
Okay, let's see.
That last night will be on the screen.
Alright, bye.
I'm gonna get down.
Oh, I forgot we still got this camera on. Let's wrap this shit up. Peace. I will see y'all whenever. I don't even know how to wrap
Nice
that up.
meeting.
I don't even know how to wrap